It was 50 years ago, March 8th, 1971, when Joe Frazier, a ferocious puncher, and Muhammad Ali, a classic boxer, fought for the World Heavyweight Championship at Madison Square Garden in New York City. It was an epic battle. My name is Tom Miller. I pastor a church we call Central Assembly, located in Superior, Wisconsin. We love it here. This is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 888, Fight of the Century. The much-anticipated boxing match actually lived up to expectations. Frazier knocked Ali down in the 15th round and won a unanimous decision. It was dubbed the Fight of the Century. In the 100 or so years we live on planet Earth, we will fight battles too. In an opinionated and polarized world, there's a lot to fight over. We will also have personal struggles, relational stuff, and these mortal bodies will give us some health issues too. But one battle stands out above the rest as most important. One battle can be classified as our fight of the century, the struggle of a lifetime, with ultimately the most at stake. Jude verse 3 says, "It was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith." At times, it feels as though we're losing. The devil has us reeling. We're back on our heels, and it looks as though we may not survive the round. But if we can just go the distance, we will win. He who endures to the end, Matthew tells us, shall be saved. Our opponent has hammered away at us, attempting to wear us down. We've compromised behaviors and given ground a little at a time. We are punch drunk with lust, smitten with greed, and staggering in unbelief. We are exhausted from fighting in our own strength, and we're bleeding profusely from the wounds inflicted by the enemy of our soul. Still, we must earnestly contend for the faith. It is indeed the fight of the century. At stake is far more than a championship belt. We fight with eternity hanging in the balance. Many believe the devil is ahead on points. I must confess, there are times it feels that way. But in the end, we know Jesus wins. He is, after all, undefeated. The outcome is not in question. In the meantime, we need to do our part, which is to earnestly contend for the faith. Let's not forget, it's the fight of the century. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.